I got a mission for you. It's Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, and it's a matter of national security. Meet me back here in 20 seconds. The password is cheat. Welcome to today's show. But enough greeting, let's start cheating. I'm Kristin, and today I'll be guiding you through Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. In the latest version of the game, Sam Fisher's back in black, covertly operating for the NSA's super secret third echelon. What happened to the other two echelons? Well, that information is strictly need to know, and you, my friend, do not need to know. No. You do, however, need to know this. In Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, workaholic secret agent Sam Fisher is brushing off his night vision goggles once again to protect our freedom.
When we started with Chaos Theory, we evaluated what were the core values of the brand, and we've been working very hard on these. We wanted to make the game more accessible for a larger audience so they could have more freedom on what they're doing.
And isn't freedom what it's all about? True to form, this title has a classic Tom Clancy storyline with plenty of intrigue. In essence, it's 2007, and the Japanese have created something called the Information Self-Defense Force. Although it doesn't sound threatening, the force has the Chinese and the North Koreans pissed off, and the region teeters on the brink of war. Into this political hotbed, the third echelon dispatches you, Splinter Cell operative Sam Fisher.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Your objective? Defuse the situation and save the world. What else is new? Your mission will take you from Peru to New York to Tokyo and back. If you're familiar with previous Splinter Cell games, you'll feel right at home. If you're a rookie, here are the basics. Fisher is undetectable when he crouches in the shadows and keeps quiet. If you're in a corner and a guard comes by, he won't see you, so there's no need to start blasting. But when everything does go to hell, don't panic. Seek out a hiding spot and visit your happy place until things quiet down. Next, get acquainted with your equipment. Your goggles give night and thermal vision, and also an EMF setting, with which you can spot electronics. Another upgrade is the EEV attachment for your binoculars, which lets you connect to computers wirelessly. Another new gadget in Sam's goodie bag is a combat knife. This may very well be the sharpest tool in the shed.
Because as soon as you're close, you gotta take a decision. You can interrogate, you can kill if you want, or you can just knock out if this is a non-lethal mission.
Playing Chaos Theory, you will hold the fate of many men in your hands. While one trigger button will put your captive down for a nap, the other will put him down for good. When Fisher's equipment people sent away for the new Ginsu knives, they got some bonus toys too. The SC pistol now packs OCP technology that can set lights and security cameras on the fritz. Certain aspects of the gameplay have also gotten a facelift.
In Chaos Theory, we're introducing another new game mode, which is the co-op. Co-op is a mission-based campaign where two rookie agents are going on a side story of what Sam Fisher does. To rely on a partner to achieve a mission is another way of playing Splinter Cell, so you cannot do it by yourself anymore. You gotta trust a partner.
You got all that, grunt? Good. Keep your ears open and your trap shut, and you might make it home. After the break, we'll walk you through the opening level and get you acquainted with the game.
Go big or go home.
The next generation of racing storms into the Pacific Northwest.
This is what drifting's all about.
Formula D Seattle returns September 10th at 7 p.m. only on G4.
Welcome back to Cheat, the show that ran Black Ops in Nam. The next level we're targeting with our Eye in the Sky spy satellite is the deadly Lighthouse of Death. Nervous? Good. Fear is your friend. In the Lighthouse mission, Sam's investigating an American engineer being held by Peruvian separatists. Stupid separatists. The primary objective is to contain information within the rebel camp. But Sam must also scan the SCC codes on 5 hidden crates.
Nice condom you got here. Well, thanks.
In this walkthrough, I'll show you how to make your way around the stronghold and find the crates.
Hey, I can't run.
The first crate is at the end of a long hallway lined with a Donkey Kong level's worth of barrels. The next is in the cellar. Just take out the light over the stairs, then pierce the generator and look left. Now, let's talk strategy. When you reach the interrogation area, knock out the light over the ramp. When a guard comes to check the light, sing him a lullaby. Next, sneak up on his pal inside the cell. Approach him from behind and apply a chokehold. Courtesy, US of A. If you've been itching to test your thermal goggles, Tent City's the perfect place. You'll be able to see right through the tents and pinpoint the bad guys. Wait for the guard in the nearest tent to talk to his comrade.
You best get going then.
When he returns home, use your combat knife to open the back of the tent and pop in to say hello.
I'm looking for Lacerda. He's been behaving very badly lately.
This is also the location of crate number 3. Use the OCP to disable the lights, then swoop in and whoop ass. The goods are in the tent next to the generator. The 4th crate isn't too far from the camp. Again, take out the light with the OCP, then move in and scan it. Be sure to eliminate the guards on your way out. The last crate is conveniently located on your way to the lighthouse. Knock out the light to lure the guard. When he comes by, knife him and finish off his friend. Check behind these stairs and you'll find the crate. Mission accomplished. Since cheaters like nothing more than showboating after a win, here's a spectacular way to end the mission. Once you reach the top of the lighthouse, hang on to this ladder and observe the guard. When he's in this position, move up to the platform, making sure not to cast your shadow on him. Now, head for the switch over yonder. Use the Y button to hop over the railing and wait for the guard. When he gets close, use the A button to grab him and send him to his death. Now, do a little dance and get ready to dust off. Damn, we killed the hell out of that guy, huh? And there's a lot more where that came from. Next, we'll be taking the French for all their francs. Or is it euros? Man, who cares? They're French. Okay, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to infiltrate a bank, gather info on an arms deal, and steal 50 million in French government bonds while making the whole thing look like a robbery. Sounds fun, right? It is, but you gotta have game, so get your cheating caps on. The insertion point is crawling with patrolling guards. It's best to eliminate them before entering. Next, head to the roof, disable the seal on the skylight, and rappel down. Inside, you'll find that you're surrounded by lasers. Use your EEV on one of the computers to disable them. Next, interrogate this guard who forgot about the you snooze, you lose rule. If you capture Sleepyhead, you can bypass the retinal scanner. If you kill him, you'll have to hack it. When you get by, head down the hall, shoot out the exit sign, and take out any guardage. Now, the party's heating up. There are 3 rooms, and you'll have to hit an enable access switch in each one to open the vault. The first switch is in the treasurer's office on the ground floor. The other 2 are on the 2nd floor in the security room and the president's office. To get into the treasurer's office, either eavesdrop on a repairman
8645.
or just hack the door. Inside, make sure to kill the lights. There is an energy crisis, you know. Plus, you'll keep the camera from detecting you. Raid the cabinets for documents and hit the switch. To get to the 2nd floor, you have to go through a duct in the janitor's closet. Don't inhale any of the cleaning products, as you need to be clear-headed for the sake of national security. Before opening the door, use the OCP to take out the camera behind you, then crawl to this restroom. Switch off the lights as soon as you get inside. The guards have very small bladders, and they're always going in there. In front of the restroom is a security room. Disable the security camera and cross the room. Shoot out the light over the window, then hack into the computers. When you're done, head upstairs. The reception area is full of lasers, but they're extremely cheatable. You can either shimmy along the left wall, or you can just grab a guard. The guards are equipped with laser negating devices, so throw one on your back to cross the room safely. Do the same in the next room. In the waiting area, shoot out the lights so the camera doesn't spot you. When a guard comes to check out the noise, eliminate him. Move to the right and sneak in. You should be able to grab the guard. Hack into the computers in this room, and you can take out the cameras for the rest of the level. Hit the access switch and head for the president's office. With the cameras no longer adding 10 pounds, the rest of the level is cake. Hack into the computer and hit the access switch. The vault door is now open, so head back to the treasurer's office. If you haven't yet, stop stalling and take out the guards in the security room. You're gonna have to deal with them eventually. To open the vault, you must gather the gear in the safe deposit box. Put the telemetric pick on one lock and manually pick the other one. The trick to picking both locks is holding the pick in position until the red light turns green. Move too soon, and you have to start again. Once the deed is done, blow the vault to cover your tracks. Head for the computer in the back and download the intelligence you need for the primary objective. Now grab the money and head for the exits. As you extract, you'll face an unavoidable laser grid, which will trigger the alarms.
Lasers inside the vault door.
If you've done your homework and eliminated all the guards, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you've been a bad boy, you'll have to shoot your way out. Now take your $50 million and head back to the insertion point for extraction. You know, I bet the man wouldn't notice a few mil missing from all that loot. In fact, excuse me, because I feel a shopping spree coming on.
When America needs a hero. When freedom stands alone. Let us join Special Agent Bob and Secret Agent Steve, two of the finest official, unofficial Splinter cells.
What are you doing? I love that noise. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Just get down there and grab the files.
Okay, just don't drop me this time.
At least get the... Just stop it! I don't know why the goggles make noise.
All I'm saying is that if we're supposed to be stealthy, why do our goggles make sound? And why do they glow?
I don't know!
On, off, on, off, on. It's cool. I deserve that.
Stay tuned for the continuing adventures of Bob and Steve.
Welcome back to Cheat, the show that says you can't handle the truth. Whew, I don't know where that came from. We're looking at Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, and now I'm going to break you up into pairs so you can explore the game's new multiplayer. So everyone grab a buddy and start blasting bad guys. The game's brand new co-op mode takes multiplayer to a whole new level. There are so many enemies, you're definitely going to need some help. So if you have a friend, get him or her involved. Since there can't be more than one Sam Fisher, in multiplayer, you both play as third echelon rookies. The mission locations are similar to the single-player game, but they're designed specifically for multiplayer teams. Yeah, I know, Lone Wolf, you like to work alone, but this time you have to get some help. Don't play well with others? Well, here are some tips and tricks to help you all get along. First tip, it's simple. Do the training. Unless you've got insane intuition, you need to learn the tricks of your new tandem trade. The most important skills to learn are boosting your bud up onto ledges, using him as a human ladder, and naturally, tossing him at an enemy like a human missile. The OCPs they give the rooks aren't the same as Fishers. You need a direct line of sight to be effective. Nonetheless, it still works against the guards. Have one player use it to distract them, then have the second swoop in for the kill. Teamwork. Isn't it beautiful? You can also tag team security cameras. Since they're bulletproof, you can't shoot them. Well, I guess you can shoot them, but it won't do anything. Instead of wasting bullets, have one operative hide in the shadows and use the OCP to temporarily disable the camera. Then, have the second player rush across to a safe zone from which he can return the favor. There's no I in team, people.
Ready when you are.
Other moves in the game require the cooperation of both players. To rappel into a missile silo, for example, one player must act as anchor and guide his buddy down the shaft. This is also true for moves like the inverted hangover. In this maneuver, the descending agent must trust his partner not to drop him into hot water. Perfectly executed, the inverted hangover is a thing of beauty and is very impressive to the ladies. One final piece of advice. Even if your partner turns out to be a noob, don't start yelling at him over your headset. The game has proximity audio, and the AI may detect you.
What the hell was that?
Instead, just calmly drive over to his house and punch him in the face. That's the spirit. On this next level, you can just take it easy and relax at a Japanese retreat. Of course, you have to clean up all the blood of the enemies that you take out on the way. In this mission, Sam is tasked with eliminating Milan Nadic, who's been implicated in Zerkeezy's evil plan and may be leading a rogue faction of Displace International. After insertion, work your way to the courtyard. Use your EEV to scan the license plates and head into the old Showan. The easiest way to enter is through the building to the right. Climb through the window and squeeze into the ventilation shaft. The flooring is noisy, so walk slowly. Some walls on this level are paper, so avoid casting your shadow on them. Shoot out lamps where you can, and use your thermal to see into bright rooms. Go to the dining area and eliminate the guards. Go through the kitchen to the left and enter the practice yard. Inside, there are 2 guards and a civilian. Grab the near guard and sleeper hold him. Then, use the OCP as a distraction, and when the second guard turns his back, take him out. The civilian is harmless, but put him to sleep anyway. Now you're in the bathhouse. To eavesdrop on an important meeting, crawl into the shaft to the right and hunker down.
The boss is on his way and things are heating up.
The big chatterbox, Mr. Nadic, is your objective. After the meeting, go to the end of the shaft and wait. A pair of guards will exit from the front entrance, but a third will hang out. Wait for the coast to clear before going after Nadic. When you catch him, pull him through this paper wall in spectacular spy fashion. Interrogate him.
You're gonna make me cut your throat and look for the words inside your neck.
Then execute your objective. Return to the vent before the guards know what's happened. Wait for them to disperse, then take them out one by one. The vent shaft to the next area is behind the Golden Buddha. Oh, don't forget to rub his belly. Continue through the middle and new Showan. You'll know you're heading in the right direction as rooms become more modern. This clear glass door is the entrance to the new Showan. Shoot out the lights over the stairs and creep in. Take out the guards and seek out the supply closet. Squeeze into the ventilation shaft and you'll have access to the tea house. Wait on the roof as the story unfolds. There's nothing you can do to save Zerkeezy or apprehend Shetland. If this frustrates you, drop down and take out the guards one by one. With your objectives completed, head to the extraction point. Good work, but we're not done yet. After the break, we'll take a sneak peek at one of the last levels in the game.
Mornings on Action Blast. It's a fight to the finish with Kaiju Big Battle,
This is it! Belly to belly suplex!
Sigma 6, and Beast Wars.
Maximize!
Action Blast. Mornings at 8, only on G4.
Hello, David.
How did you get in here?
That's not important now. Listen carefully. You have to watch Midnight Spank, G4's new block of late-night shows.
Why?
Because I can make everyone you've ever loved disappear, David. Disappear forever.
Oh.
Introducing Midnight Spank. Weeknights only on G4.
Go to G4TV.com. What you need, when you want it.
Next up in Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, we'll take you through the middle of a war zone. They may be crazy, but they're not liars. True to their word, North Korea has attacked South Korea, and Sam Fisher's got to clean up the mess. He's been sent into a war zone to retrieve data from the NDT. Making your way from the safe house to NDT is easy. Enter through the vent near the third propaganda spouting speaker, and it'll lead you to a ladder conveniently located right over the data drives you need to access.
Good. Now get that drive up to the roof.
Sure, getting into the room was simple, but getting out isn't. You'll have to wait until the guards blow the doors open, so make sure to stay far away from the blast. Cut through the guards, head up the elevator, and transmit the data. Well, you didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? Your revised objective is to eliminate all evidence of data collected by the plane.
Lambert, we have a problem.
In this new mission, you'll face a UAV, or unmanned aerial vehicle, which, if it sees you, will blow your ass away. Since that's not what you want, either use your sniper attachment to take it down, or the OCP to temporarily disable it. Go beneath the catwalk and disable one of the P3R stations. This will complete one of your opportunity objectives. Grab the cable and slide across to the next building. If you destroyed the UAV, this will be a lot easier. If you haven't, you'll have to time its sweeping patterns to avoid it. The second P3R is beside the railing. Use your EEV to disable it and clear out. Head for the head, and you'll find half the building missing. Lower yourself floor by floor and keep out of the UAV's sight. Jump across the next building and take out the third P3R. Work your way down the apartment building till you reach a restaurant. Head for the kitchen and locate the dismantled UAV to complete one of your objectives. This can be done covertly by using your EEV on the laptop while peering through the order up window. Finally, go through the ventilation shaft behind the bar to exit the area. Don't kill any of the South Korean soldiers, or your mission rating will be screwed.
Jesus, Bishop. What did you do?
Go up the fire escape just past the tank and disable the fourth P3R. Then sneak past the soldiers and tanks until you reach the crash site. To the left of the pilots, there's a pipe from which you can reach a balcony. Once you get up, disable the last P3R and complete your opportunity objective.
Way to go, Sam.
Nice job, but it's not rest on your laurels time yet. You won't be able to retrieve the data, so you'll have to laze the target for an airstrike. If you're hungry for points, you can ace a hidden objective by picking up the fallen pilots and dragging them out of the strike zone. Your buddy Lambert will let you know when you've dragged them far enough.
All right, the pilots are safe.
At last, climb the scaffold, point your EEV at the wreckage, and wait for the big bang. Nice going there, partner. As a reward, I got you some exclusive cheat codes you can really use to turn up the heat. Just like in all previous Splinter Cell games, there are the Unlock All Levels cheat codes, and Chaos Theory is no different. I hope you all have your paper and pencils ready, because here they come. To unlock all of the game's 10 levels in the Xbox version, enter Co-op A22Cool as your profile. That's not so bad, is it? Unfortunately, the PlayStation 2 version isn't as easy. In the main menu, press and hold L1, L2, R1, and R2. Then press square 5 times and circle 5 times. That's it. Remember, you heard these cheat codes here first. If you weren't able to write down all the codes in time, then visit our website at g4tv.com/cheat and copy them there. We also have the exclusive GameCube code on our website. Until next time, I'm Chief Cheater Kristin Holt, and I won't tell if you won't.
Whoa, that was close.
I know.
Guys! What are you doing? You're playing video games when you could have a job creating them. With the right training, you could be an animator, a game analyst, or a game programmer. Make sure video games are a part of your future.
Train online for a career in game design. Call toll-free 877-558-2953. That's 877-558-2953. Call now.